So Wendy Williams puts on like she's doing much better, but in my opinion, homegirl is still under the weather. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. Hope y'all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. I'm coming to you guys today straight up from a nap. I felt like crap. Literally slept this whole entire day away. Y'all, are y'all tired? I am just tired. Like, ever since daylight savings, I have just been not able to keep up with it. Like, daylight savings has literally been kicking my ass. Like, I'm just tired every single day now. But don't mind me, I found out that I have a vitamin D deficiency. Both D's, that is. I want to talk to you guys about Wendy Williams. Y'all, what is going on with your girl? What is going on with your girl? Now, full disclaimer, I don't mean to laugh at her. Like, I don't mean to laugh at her misfortune and misery. But this recent interview with Good Morning America just really had me questioning what is going on with her current state and current mental state. First off, I want to address the fact, why was she not on camera? Why was she not on camera? Like, this is not the old school days of like big budget radio interviews where you can just call in and basically just roll over on the side of bed and call in and have a phone interview. No, like, we are in the days of Zoom. Like, you need to get on camera so we can see you, especially since we haven't seen you in months. Now, that one video that she had on her Instagram where she tried to kind of like save face and basically like let her show know that she was alive and well, that video was allegedly filmed like months prior, like months ago, like back when her, like, I think I want to say like a few weeks after her mom had passed away. That's when that video on that Instagram was allegedly filmed. So we haven't really seen Wendy Williams on real life video in probably like about 6 months or so, if not more. So we wanted to see her. Like, the only thing we've seen of her is like pictures of her just looking just straight up disheveled, y'all. Like, outside of work, Wendy just looks a mess. And it's just sad to even say that, but she does. Like, I understand your accounts may be frozen, but girl, you know some makeup artists that would like love to do your face for free. You could have called somebody up, somebody's glam team. Like, you have celebrity friends too. You could have used their glam squad. Like, for a little like 10-minute, probably like 5-minute interview, you could have got made up. A little eyeliner, some blush, girl. Straighten that hair, shake out that wig, whatever, and you're good to go. But Wendy Williams said no, and she wanted to be off camera. And I feel like she wanted to be off camera because she is not camera ready. Like, she's not. I think at this point, her sitting in front of a camera probably gives her anxiety. And then on top of that, let's talk about this whole entire situation with Wells Fargo and them basically saying that she needs somebody to handle her money. Now, you guys, I think the only reason why that would happen is if, let's say, she's down in Miami right now trying to heal and rehabilitate, but yet she still has people on her team that are in New York, probably somebody taking care of her house, probably somebody buying stuff for her house. And if they see charges in New York and then charges in Miami, that probably caused them to be like, oh, what's going on here? So they froze the accounts. And then on top of that, like, you're one of their biggest customers, Wendy. Like, you're a high-standing celebrity. And they see that you're not able to go to work on top of everything that's going on with you and your health. So I can understand why Wells Fargo put her account on ice. Now, Wells Fargo's taking a lot of backlash right now, basically saying how they were discriminating against black people getting home loans. It is what it is, but I don't think they were discriminating against Wendy Williams when they're trying to protect her asset. Wendy Williams probably has a lot of money up in those bank accounts, and if they see it just flying out in 2 different states, they're probably just like, we gonna put a freeze to this. Like, what's going on? And then, like I said, they see you not being able to really take care of yourself. Like, anytime we see you, girl, you don't look alive and well. Like, you look half past dead. Now, this is not to make fun of her appearance, but every time we see her step out, like, she just does not look like herself. Real talk, y'all, she hasn't looked like herself for a while outside of work. Especially when she was going through that divorce. I think that was the worst that she ever looked. And then in that interview, she said that she has the health and the body of a 25-year-old. And I'm just like, girl. Now, y'all, I could say something, but I'm not going to tear her down. Like, I still love Wendy at the end of this day, but, like, if you feel that way, girl, why couldn't you bring your ass on camera so that we can see how healthy you are? And after saying how healthy she was and how energetic she feels, fine Mr. TJ Holmes, the guy interviewing her, asked her, like, when do you want to return to work? And she was like, oh, I'll need 3 months. 3 months? It's almost April, Wendy. So you want to return at the ass end of July, at the ass end of the summer, when your show is about to be taken over by Sherry Shepherd in the fall? The fall, girl. Like probably in August or September. Like, no, you need to come whenever you can. And honestly and truthfully, y'all, can she even come back at this point? I mean, they already made it very public that the Wendy Williams show is done. They're going to transition it into the Sherry Shepherd show. Literally everything that she built on television, the television landscape, is coming to an end. So you coming back, I can see you coming back for a farewell show, a farewell week of shows. I would hope they let her do that. But as far as you returning, girl, it's done. It's done. Like I said, she needs to go ahead and do a podcast. Do a podcast. Like, that would be the best way to transition Wendy into the next phase of her life. Honestly and truthfully, she needs to just go ahead and just retire. Like, girl, you did your time in this world. You worked for 30, almost 40 plus years. You're almost 60 now. You're 57. When do you want to give it a rest? I would say for the next 2 years, she should do a podcast and then let that be on that. Like, Wendy, you did your time in the workforce. It's time to retire after you do your little podcast. Not little podcast, but you know what I mean. After she does a podcast, that's it, girl. Retire. Now I gotta go ahead and lift her up after tearing her down. I will say she comes from the generation of hard work. Like, her generation, she's in the same generation as my parents. They work. My parents are in their early 60s and they're still working. The both of them. They're about to retire, but they are working and they work their ass off for years and years at the same job. I don't know how they did it. I could never, but they did it. They had kids to raise and mouths to feed, and they wanted to live a life of luxury as well. But Wendy Williams, you made enough money to where when you get it back from Wells Fargo, girl, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. Like, you're not in dire states living off of food stamps. Like, you are going to be good no matter what you do. And I'm pretty sure Apple Music or Spotify will snatch you up like they snatched up Joe Rogan and Nicki Minaj with their own podcast deals. So, girl, chill. Just chill. Also, y'all, I forgot to add this part in. I realized it when I was editing this video that there's also some alleged tea on the streets that she is going to be a new co-host on The View. Now, I forgot where I heard this from, but like word on the street behind the scenes, they're looking for her to be a permanent guest. I guess to be Meghan McCain's replacement. I don't know. Now, I will say the times that Wendy Williams has been on The View, she's done a great job meshing well with the girls, especially meshing well with Whoopi Goldberg. But I will say it will be a good look for her if she's in the right mental state. If she is coherent and clear and doesn't mess up her like train of thought, she would be a good look for The View. But how do you guys feel about her joining The View? Because I feel like personally, like for her to do a show on her own for 10 years, I think it's kind of like a step down for her to like be on a panel of people. Now, she has had a panel on her show, but it's just a segment on her show. It's not the full show. She's used to doing hot topics on her own. And I feel like Wendy Williams has a big personality to where she would try to like overshine all the other girls. Who knows? Like, she did mesh well with them, but she at that time was a guest on their show. But if she's a permanent co-host, that would be partly her show, and then she might try to overshadow some of the girls. I don't know. What do you guys think about her joining The View? Should she join, or should she just go off and continue to do her own thing? Please let me know what you think. Y'all, I want the best for Wendy Williams. I really, really do. Like, she deserves the best. She worked for the best, and I just don't want to see her legacy go out like this. But it just came off as a little bit delusional, saying that like she is ready to return, and then right after that saying that she needs 3 months to return. And it's just like, girl, I'm just hoping Denbar will let her come back for like a week or two and do just a send-off show, a final hoorah, and then close the door on that television show, transition to a podcast, do that for a few years, and then just straight up retire. Like, Wendy Williams, you're still a legend. You're still a Hollywood legend. You are one of the biggest, what do you call them? Not biggest interviewer, but you're one of the biggest media personalities in the world, girl. You're always going to have that behind you. There's really nothing else left for you to do. So, in my opinion, girl, just hang it up before you're 60. Or when you turn 60. Let your 60th birthday be your birthday and your send-off into retirement. But yeah, y'all, let me know how you guys feel about Wendy Williams and what's going on with her. I really hope that whatever issues that she's going through, she is rehabilitating from them. But those are my views, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content.